Pride celebrations are taking place in Thailand today, with parades held under the theme Door to Equal Asia. Thailand is open to LGBTQ+ communities, but has never passed the same-sex marriage law. However, the winner of the recent election, the Move Forward party, says adopting this law is part of its main agenda. Our Southeast Asia correspondent Jonathan Head's been at a march in Bangkok.
Welcome to Bangkok Pride 2023. As you'd expect in Thailand, this is a spectacular show. The whole month is going to have a series of events. Everybody knows Thailand as a place that is incredibly LGBTQ friendly. It has that reputation, and yet it does have these legal obstacles that still have to be overcome for full equality. Now, one of the slogans they're using here about this Pride March is as a gate to an equal Asia, because the situation is not the same in many of Thailand's neighbours. In countries like Malaysia, Indonesia, there's nothing like as many opportunities, nothing like as much recognition of the rights of LGBTQ people. And I think they're hoping that spectacular events like this will push the agenda in those countries as well. But perhaps the reason for a lot of the excitement you're seeing here today is this extraordinary election result that we saw at earlier this month, or last month actually, in the middle of last month, where a young progressive party, Move Forward, did spectacularly well, including in its raft of wide-reaching reform policies, a commitment to equal marriage and to equal recognition of gender. So that's a big deal for the LGBTQ community here. And I'm very fortunate to be joined today by Paret Wacharasin, who is the policy campaign manager for Move Forward. First of all, Paret, I mean, how important is this issue to your party of getting full equal recognition for the LGBT community?
It is a very important issue. I think, of course, the Pride event is an annual event, which is always very exciting. But the timing of this year's Pride event is particularly exciting for the Thai public, because it is being held in a time where the people are anticipating the passage of a marriage equality bill, which was stuck since the last parliamentary term. It was submitted to Parliament by Move Forward Party MPs in the last parliamentary term, but it got stuck in the second reading before Parliament was dissolved. So I think the core principle of what we are proposing, I think, is a simple yet very fundamental proposal, which is that every couple, regardless of their gender or sexual orientation, should have an equal right to marry one another. And that is important on many levels. On one level, it means that every couple's love is respected and supported by the state. But on another level, the right to marry also leads to other rights and benefits as well, whether it's adoption rights, inheritance rights, tax benefits, tax deductions, for example.
Why has it taken so long in Thailand? Because everyone knows this is a country that's very, very accepting of LGBTQ lifestyles.
So I think if you look not just at the issue of equal marriage, but look at Thai politics in general, I think right now, if I summarize everything in one sentence, I think we are Thai society is in a tug of war between an increasingly progressive society and a regressive set of laws and political system. And I think part of the core of Move Forward Party's agenda has always been to amend the regressive laws and system and ensure that it catches up with an increasingly progressive society in order to move Thailand to a Thailand that is free and fair, a Thailand that respects everyone equally, a Thailand that embraces diversity as a core strength of our society. Part of that is, of course, the equal marriage bill. And we've seen the signing of an MOU between 8 parties commanding a total of about 300 plus seats out of a 500-seat parliament. And within the MOU, there are 23 policies that all the parties will push as a joint agenda, and one of that is equal marriage. But I think our agenda goes beyond equal marriage. It's also ensuring that we have a society that is inclusive of all groups. We ensure that we democratize the country, we demilitarize and take the military out of politics, we decentralize, and we also demonopolize to ensure free and fair competition.
Paret Wacharasin, thanks very much from the Move Forward Party. Of course, everything depends on that party getting into government. This is Thailand, this is complicated, there are some weeks to go. But the atmosphere at this march will tell you just how positive people here feel. And it's not just the LGBTQ community here. There's so many people who come from all walks of life to celebrate this, and everyone hopes that Thailand is going to continue on its march to being one of the best places for the LGBTQ community to be accepted.